Hello, this is Ryan. I'm here on the lot at Beverly Hills Porsche, and I wanted to do a follow-up video to this really beautiful 2013 Panamera GTS that we've got available. This is a pre-owned car. Previously we had it listed as a certified pre-owned car. There is an aftermarket Sirius XM radio installed on it. We're going to keep that, and we're going to go ahead and just offer this car as a non-certified car. It's a regular pre-owned Porsche. So let me show you some of the details about this car. This is a really nicely spec'd car. If you're not familiar with the Panamera GTS, please check out the numerous videos that I have on the website. There should be a link there in the description section where you can find additional videos of the car. Let me point out some of the highlights. If you're not familiar with the GTS, this is kind of an interesting car. You could call it a turbo without the turbocharged engines, but that might be selling it a little short. It has 430 horsepower. That comes way of some different camshafts, a different ECU program, and some air intake adjustments that I'll show you shortly. The car also has the turbo suspension on it. Notice the turbo brakes with the compound rotors. Compound means that the rotors have a separate hat and rotor surface, so it's a little bit different than your S brakes. They're larger. You've also got this really cool four-way rear spoiler from the turbo. Notice all the black details as well. This area here is typically in chrome. On the GTS, it's all blacked out. You also have a sports exhaust system on this car with black tips. Optional wheel on this car is the Turbo 2. It's a 20-inch wheel. And if you take a close look at it, this is a really nice wheel, really nicely finished. You have a polished surface and like a graphite metallic paint on the inner spokes there. Let's take a look inside here. This is a full leather interior with a couple exceptions. It has this really cool Alcantara interior, so this is like a synthetic suede. Alcantara is an Italian company, and you notice these GTS emblems embroidered in the headrest too. Also Carmine Red seat belts give it a little bit of deviation. And check out all this carbon fiber trim. Also on the center console, the PDK gear lever, and check out the Sport Chrono display, in this case finished in red. Additionally, this car has the multifunction steering wheel in carbon. This is also heated actually. There's a button behind this spoke here that activates the heating on it. I'll show you how that works. So on your TFT display, just press the button and then steering wheel heating on. Just turn it back off. Again, there's that really cool carbon fiber. Another neat option here is this door sill guards too. These light up. So it's dark, or sorry, it's light. You're not going to be able to really pick this up, but they do illuminate. It's a really cool effect on this car. One of the really neat options on the car that you can't really see, that I have nothing to really show you about, is Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, PDCC. Also, that comes with a secondary option, Porsche Torque Vectoring, which is a fancy way of saying it has a really trick electronic differential in the rear, which will manage torque to both the left and right wheels. This car is an all-wheel drive car, just like a turbo, just like a 4S, but as I mentioned, it has some additional upgrades to it. Let's take a look at the sports exhaust. So I'm going to just lay this camera down here for a second, and we're going to listen to this thing so you can really hear what it sounds like. So hopefully that comes through. It's a really sweet sounding car. Let me show you under the hood too for a couple other nice additions. So I mentioned about the engine earlier. It's 430 horsepower. How does it go about getting that extra power? It's a 4.8 liter engine, as I mentioned, with a couple modifications. One, the camshafts underneath the cam covers, they're different in this car. I don't know exactly what they come from. I've been told they come from the Turbo S, but I haven't been able to verify that. Anyway, they're hotter camshafts, if you will. Also, this air intake system on the car is a little bit different. You notice there's two areas for air intake. So this is the normal kind of channel into the engine. On the GTS, you have this secondary system here. It kind of works like a ram air effect. There's actually a secondary air intake system behind here underneath the headlights and the front bumper, so you get a little bit extra power from that as well. Additionally, this little guy here, this is what's called the Porsche Sound Symposer. This is going to pipe in this intake noise into the cabin. So even though you've got a sport exhaust system on the car, you're going to get some extra volume from the actual intake air itself. Let's close the hood. Let me just show you some of the other details on the car too. So the black headlights, these are PDLS. Notice they have those four little orbs, if you will, or these daytime running lights. That's also like the turbo. These cars, the GTS and the turbo, are the only ones with this particular light signature. Also notice this LED lamp down here. That again comes right from the turbo. Illuminates differently than the S or the 4S. And then the front bumper on the car, I think, makes the biggest difference. This is the sport design front bumper. It's a really deep front spoiler. Get some additional airflow into the car, into the radiators. Car comes standard with the air suspension system, and on the GTS it actually lowers itself a total of 15 millimeters from what the stock height would be. Now, if you're looking for a GTS, our supplies are dwindling as we speak. I have one car available that's new. We're not getting any more. The production is locked for the Panamera GTS, so if you're looking for one, it's going to be really tough if it's not already available in the country to find one, and this is a really, really nice example. If you have any questions on the car, please give me a call. My name is Ryan. I'll have additional photos of the car and any other information you'd like. Thanks for watching.